Oh my God. What was that? What just came out of his head? Is it a piercing? That is my only potential doctory thing that I could see happening there. 262,000 at age 17, let's see. Wait, I don't understand. Did he sell an organ, get a medical mistake made on him, therefore suing the practice and getting medical malpractice?
You think he's jazzed on a medical malpractice settlement?
I don't know, or he's joking and he's trying to make it like he did get surgery to sell an organ.
Yeah, I think it's a joke.
I'm not buying it. This looks like exophthalmos, where the eye actually starts protruding in front of the eye socket. Generally, we talk about this in Graves' disease, which is a thyroid disorder where your own body's immune system starts attacking certain parts of your body, including the thyroid, as well as the muscles surrounding the eye, which actually force the eye out. It also could be a congenital variation where you're just born with this type of appearance.
Wrinkles always occur opposite of how the muscle is laid out.
This is
so
good
for
makeup.
example, if you see the frontalis muscle goes across your forehead, then the wrinkles will go like that. How do we relax those muscles? So we need to go with the muscle and relax it. So in the forehead area, it would be like that. In the mouth area, it would be like that.
For massage, I just like it when people massage my face, period. I feel like that's an under-massaged and underappreciated area, specifically the masseter muscle. Like if you massage this for me, oh my God. Just try it right now. Like, as you're watching this video, try massaging your masseter. Like while you're masticating. All right, this is getting weird.
Among the weirdest things I've ever filmed.
Is that Bear? Wow, that's good. Are they making him a Pokemon? Did they make him a Pokemon card?
I think they just made his Instagram account.
Oh, I thought that was a Pokemon card. What power would Bear have if he was a Pokemon? Slobber attack and floof blow.
Dr. Mike, you've ruined watching any medical drama or any medical scene for me ever in the history of forever.
It's funny, I'm watching my own TikTok on a TikTok review. This is like Inception. I'm reacting to my reaction, reacting to her reaction to my medical drama reactions. People do tell me I have ruined medical dramas for them. At the same time, some people said that they are now ruining it for their own family members by yelling out chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compressions. But that chest compressions line has saved lives. No joke, I get messages about this all the time. So yes, I would trade a little decrease in reputational value for some of these medical dramas for a life saved or two.
This video is about to be a thirst trap, but specifically tailored for nurses.
Cool.
You are the underappreciated backbone of the medical community, and I want to show you some appreciation.
Nurses, you get an extra shout out, but also medical lab workers, respiratory therapists and techs, engineering, clinical engineering staff, pharmacists, CMAs, environmental staff. There's so many underappreciated medical workers. Seriously, I want to thank all of you for the work that you've done during this pandemic and always. Is it weird that I saw the veins and the cat at the same time and I got equally excited for both? Just putting a feeler out there. What would it be like if Bear had a cat friend? Bear, if I got you a cat or a kitten, would you want it? Are you thinking about it? Like a little kitty that just comes and like plays with you, might scratch you a little bit at first. But then I think you guys will get along. Yeah, you want a little kitty. Yeah, you want a little kitty. Yeah, high five if you want a kitty. Yeah, you want a kitty.
Hey, EMS brought in this guy. BP's crashing. Map's less than 50.
I feel like I need to slowly translate this. EMS, emergency medical services, brought in this guy. Blood pressure is crashing. Mean arterial pressure is less than 50.
Is O2 sat okay?
O2 is oxygen saturation.
PMH or COPD?
Past medical history of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease.
PE in the setting of DVT with underlying IPF.
Oh, what's IPF? Nope, but pulmonary embolism in the setting of deep vein thrombosis with underlying IPF. Idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis?
That's it.
No way!
Idiopathic pulmonary
I was gonna say, that's such a rare diagnosis.
from Medscape.
How's the BMP?
The BMP is the basic metabolic panel. Okay, now they're just throwing acronyms around to throw acronyms around.
Yeah, he's got CAD.
He's got CAD, status post PCI, which means he's got coronary arterial disease, status post meaning after, PCI, which means catheterization, with prior CABG, meaning coronary arterial bypass graft, it's like open heart surgery, and HFrEF, meaning heart failure with reduced ejection fraction as opposed to heart failure with preserved ejection fraction.
WTF? IDK. BTW, is your shift almost over? LOL, no. OMG.
That was stressful.
And we're moving on to a third movement. Go ahead. Of the Moonlight Sonata. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know it.
That's fine.
Wow, that was incredible. There's something written there about dementia. I'm not sure if this patient has dementia and is still able to play the piano, because the area for musical recollection is in a different area of where we keep memories and like our cognitive decisions day in and day out. Also, there's a layer of muscle memory involved there. This is really cool to see and inspiring at the same time.
Fun fact, there's actually only 4 bands in my mouth. There's just 2 very large ones and 2 thick boys, you know?
I am not an orthodontist. I don't know enough about braces to know why this is happening. I almost want to like ask one of my dentist friends to see why that would be needed to be instituted.
Whoa, that's intense. Your orthodontist is making you do full mouth settling elastics, and here's why.
Okay, we're gonna get an explanation. Looks like I don't need to call my dentist friends.
When you get towards the end of braces, your orthodontist will have you hook up what are called settling rubber bands to help the bite fit together better. Most of the time we just use them on the sides of the mouth like this. But lucky you, your orthodontist is making you wear them on all your teeth. That's a little rough, but your bite's gonna turn out awesome.
Having an underbite, an overbite can cause problems down the line in terms of tooth damage, jaw pain, TMD disorders. It's funny, I said TMD disorders when it's actually just TMD, and the D is disorder. Wow. The pituitary gland secretes the growth hormone, which then can affect certain bones. This is mainly gonna happen in areas outside of the long bones after you get older, simply because the growth plates have fused in the long bones. That's why you get a very specific phenotype, meaning look, when you have a pituitary tumor after your growth plates have fused.
What's a really weird thing that your body does that you're not sure anybody else's body does?
Oh! That's actually pretty interesting. I've never seen that before. Huh. I don't know what to make of that. There's some kind of just like cartilage there. Look, human bodies have all sorts of variations on them, and that's cool. That's what makes medicine interesting. There's patients who have dextrocardia where the heart is, instead of being slightly on the left side, is slightly on the right side. How cool is that?
I can confidently say that I almost died on that high. I've never seen this in real life before. My body tried to get me to pee my pants a number of times to warm me up.
If your body senses that you're losing heat and it's having trouble keeping you at a certain temperature, it's gonna divert the warm blood away from areas that are not immediately crucial to your survival, like your lips, like your fingers, like your toes. So this blue is dangerous. The fact that she's shaking so vigorously is her body desperately trying to warm up and keep warm. It's like a form of early hypothermia. I think you desperately need to get a reflective blanket on her, some warmth, turn on that heat in that car, and get some fluids in you as well. Oh my God, I would freak out right now. Sam, did you put this in there because of my spider story? Oh my God. I had a beautiful red Audi TTS and I was driving and I stopped at a stop sign, and as soon as I let go of the brake, I saw a big green spider. I saw it and I panicked, and instead of hitting it or pushing it away, I grabbed my wallet and hit it. Bad idea, because as I did that, I didn't realize I also turned the steering wheel a little bit too far without even realizing it. When I made contact with the spider, I also made contact with the front right side of my headlight, with the back left side of the van that was parked on the street across from me, and I started screaming and crying, and people came out and they said, "What are you doing? You just hit into our car in the middle of the street in the middle of the daytime for no reason." And I said, "But there was a spider." Here's the worst part of the story. Calling my Russian angry Soviet father to tell him that this happened, and then the firefighters coming to make sure that I'm okay, telling them the story and having them all laugh at me. Then the paramedics and EMTs coming and hearing the story and laughing at me. And then calling my insurance company and telling them the story and having them laugh at me. I'm not telling that story anymore. Shark Tank medical pitches can sometimes go overboard, pun intended. Check out my reviews here of some very wild Shark Tank medical pitches. And as always, you stay happy and healthy.